Lisa, cool. Yeah, we're being recorded. Everybody smile. Awesome. Okay. If you don't have your video on, your camera on, please turn it on. Come on. Have you ever run a Zoom? You know, you just want to see people, right? I don't want to talk to a screen and names. I want to see people. Let's go. Your hair looks beautiful. Okay, Mortgage Minute. Let's go right to it. Westport Mortgage, Karen Mulreed. Who's better than you? Nobody. What do you got, Karen? Got to unmute, Karen.
Hello, everybody. It is great to see all your faces this morning. I do like to see faces as well. I'm with you, Steve, on that one. You feel like you're actually with everybody as opposed to just being on screen.
Oh.
Anyway, I am Karen Mulreed. I am with Westport Mortgage, where we help realtors sell and help buyers buy. That's our little tagline. I want to share a story with you today and something that I learned. So about 20 years ago, almost, I bought my house and I needed a lot of work done to it. And I started working with a contractor who was excellent. He made as difficult a project as I had as easy as could be. And I truly enjoyed working with him. 6 years later, I guess Hurricane Sandy came in. And of course, the rain is pouring down and trees are coming down, but I don't think anything of it because I'm getting my hair done. And I figured, if I have to be without electricity, I might as well have nice hair, right? Well, my son calls me and says, Mom, a tree fell in the dining room. And now it is raining in my dining room. Luckily for me, he has an engineering kind of mind and rigged up a way to get the water out. But in the meantime, I mean, there's water everywhere. Things are broken. The roof is caving in. You know, we're having a lot of issues. I go back to the same contractor because he was great. He had an insurance adjuster out there the next day. Workers started working within a day or two. And the following week, I was getting my check, right? So I had two great experiences with him. Last year, we had that other storm. It wasn't too bad, but it was enough to have another tree fall on my house. It made a big noise, but it did not prevent me from, living my life. I didn't have electricity for a few days like everyone else. I didn't have cable. And I thought it was a small job. And I hated to go back to my big contractor with the small job because I thought, oh, it's not worth it. So I went to a small contractor. Do you know, a year later, today, he still hasn't finished that job. So what I learned and what I hope to share with you is we are your mortgage partners. We are tried and true. There is nothing that we can't do for you or try to do for you. Answer a question, even if sounds like a little question that you think you should know. If you have a smaller end client, let's help you with them. If you have a bigger end client, you think they know everything and they could go anywhere. Maybe you hate to bother us with something like that. I don't know, whatever you're thinking, I want you to think first about working with Westport Mortgage because we have been in business since 2007. We've been your partners and we've been in the business since 1996. So we've seen a lot of the ups and downs and how to make the deals work. So please remember that. Don't just, if you think something's too small or something's too big or whatever, come to us first, because I went back to my original contractor and I told him I would never cheat on him again that way. And I would give him all of my business because he not only has the crew that he works with on really big jobs, but he has other contacts and tradespeople that can help with those little jobs when you need it. So he's my go-to. I want Westport Mortgage to be your go-to. And that's my Mortgage Minute. So thank you very much, Karen Mulreed, Westport Mortgage, where we have been your mortgage partner since 2007.
Awesome. Thank you, Karen, as always. So guys, if you happen to have a tree come down in your house, in your dining room, Karen and her son can help you. I mean, obviously that's the takeaway here. No. So who you're in business with matters, guys, right? And know that they'll do
Yes.
anything, move heaven and earth to make it happen for you guys. So thank you, Karen. Appreciate
And
it.
don't self-diagnose anything. You know, only self-diagnose what you know how to do, which is sell real estate.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, guys, a bunch of announcements. Let's get through them quickly. So today, 1 o'clock, Rainmaker Mastermind in this Zoom room for all you Rainmakers. 4 o'clock today, Ignite continues. And it will be through next week as well. Tomorrow's the big day. Drum roll, please. Tomorrow is the big day, the call day, right? We've been working on Sign In to Win for how many weeks now? 4 weeks, right? Debbie Orr, I think. And it is the big day, guys. So get ready to be calling everyone who has responded to that and has signed in. You've been receiving or seeing all of your peeps that have responded. So tomorrow's the day to reach out to them, and then we'll have our big winners. So
can I say one quickie?
Yeah, Debbie, of course.
It's not too late to get more registrations. Today's the day to beef that up,
Sure.
boost that up, and win yourself. It's an awesome time.
Yep, great. So send it out, put it on Facebook, put it everywhere, guys. Again, get more people to sign in. Absolutely. It's never too late until tomorrow. And know that come into the office, right? We're going to have a big call day in the office. We're going to have breakfast in the office. And then here in Stamford, we're going to have our Halloween party at the end of the day. It's going to be a grand old day in the Market Center. And we like giving away money like we did the other day so much that we're going to be giving away 2 crisp $50 bills in Ridgefield and in Stamford. So come into the office, be making your calls, and randomly throughout the day, we may just tap you on the shoulder and hand you a $50 bill. So who wouldn't want that? So come into the office, guys, breakfast, and then stay for the party at 4 o'clock. And wear a costume, don't wear a costume, just be there. It's going to be awesome. I just confirmed the order of our appetizers. It's going to be delicious. So please be there. Okay, end of announcement. So guys, we have a real special spotlight today. Really thrilled to bring this to you. And this really is a celebration. And I'm going to tell you, it's a celebration of success. This is something that has been building, and we are thrilled to make this announcement. And it doesn't go unrecognized. And like I said, this has been building, and I think you all will be in agreement when we tell you what this is all about. So productivity coaching, Jennifer Henry and Danny Tremblay. Sorry, well, that was the first time I had to say that. These guys are rock stars, okay? And I want you to know that for the last 4 months running, June, July, August, September, Jennifer Henry is the #1 productivity coach in the United States for Keller Williams. Guys, this is enormous, enormous. So #1 in company dollar generated in all 50 states. Jennifer Henry, we are so, so proud of you. I don't know, Rick, you want to cue up some applause? I don't know if you can, you usually do that. But there's more, there's more. Lisa, could you please walk into the productivity coaching office?
Thank God I'm on this call. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you.
All right. Now
Wow.
Jen,
Awesome.
you.
I'm going to
Yes,
cry,
absolutely.
actually.
And Danny as
Thank
well.
you so much.
Danny happens to be in Westport today, which I'm thrilled that she's here. But Danny, there's a beautiful bouquet waiting for you as well.
Thank you.
Now,
There's 2 of these, see?
yeah, they're there. So, guys, I have to say, and Jen, I'm sure you're in full 1,000% agreement that this would not be happening without Danny's help. You are the productivity coach, but without Danny, not so sure this would all be going so smoothly.
No, and I almost died on their vacation when they were on their honeymoon.
Sure.
I almost just checked out.
Right. So let me continue to comment a little bit more, Jen, and talk about your accomplishment. So #1 in the country, guys. Jen is going to end this year with more than $1 million in company dollar generated to KW203. That translates to $3.5 million in GCI that her team, her productivity coaching team, has earned applause. Seriously, that is absolutely incredible. That translates to one more thing, $140 million in volume. Guys, I mean, Jen is running the largest team in our organization. Isn't that? Let me say more. Great applause. Let me say more. I want to say a few words. So Jen, you're the yin for my yang. I mean, if it wasn't for you and your program, I mean, Carlos and I and Dan would not be as successful as we are as team leaders. To have the opportunity to have our appointments and know and trust that when we hand somebody over to you, they are completely taken care of and in the best hands, because their business would not go in the direction that it would if it wasn't for you guys and your coaching program. Totally hands down. Cannot say enough for you. I love you. You're amazing. Now,
Thank you.
a couple more people want to say some words. So why don't we go right to Nicole? And Nicole, what would you have to say? Go ahead, Nicole.
Oh my gosh, where do I start? Welcome me with, warm arms, like she welcomes everyone. She's very attentive, patient. I mean, Danny also is very responsive with emails. But, they make an amazing coaching team. They provide us with all the tools. It's like any sports, you get training, and what do you do with this tool? And how do you make it work for you? I mean, Jen has been amazing on the phone, text message, the handouts that we get. I can't say words. It's like so many words that I want to say towards Jen. And I have to say that I'm so motivated whenever I talk to her. If you reach a stumbling block and you go to her, she's there, she's encouraging, she really propels you to really keep, shooting for the stars. I am really moved by the level of coaching that I walked into, and I am really thankful beyond words to really express this for Jen.
Awesome.
Oh
And
my
Danny, thank you.
gosh, thank you so much. And Nicole's just trying to make me fat because she brought me a bunch of bundt cakes yesterday.
Those are great. Those little
So
bunch
thank
cakes.
you for, I'm probably not going to make it through this session. It's a good thing I tuned in. I was actually late today. I was like, oh, I don't need to be on the 9 o'clock call.
No, we were a little sweating a little bit. Come on, she's got to show up. All right, Dan, you're driving. Can you unmute and can say a few words?
As I double book myself up in lovely city of Bridgeport. She's my sponsor too. I walked into the office and met with her. I met with, I think, Coldwell Banker. I was just like, this is the kind of energy I want in my life. And I needed at that point and still do. We always say this business is simple. It's not easy. And I think having Jen around, the stuff she's providing might be simple, but it's not, it's the easy part and the hard part really that is where she comes into effect. Just yesterday, I had probably a 10-minute just bitch sesh about stuff, and she listened. And her and Danny gave me some pointers and tips, and like that is, in my personal life and business life is so important. And I think that's really why Jen, you're so successful. Is it's not just make the calls, do this, which yes, everyone should be making their calls, but why aren't you making your calls? What's going on? And that's really where you've changed my life for sure.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Dan.
Love you, Dan.
Christine.
Hi, I'm not sure if you called on me, but I think you did. My
Yes,
computer's
fine. Yep.
unstable, but congratulations, Jen. Oh my God, I'm always thrilled to be asked to talk, briefly about, how you've helped me grow my business. I've been working with Jen for about 3 years since I started at Keller Williams, and she helped me and my business grow and has guided me through some very tricky deals, situation, and clients. And has made me a much better agent. always has great ideas and advice. And even with our one-on-one meetings, every single time I'm always like, oh my God, I learned something new. Always new great information, new ideas, new little nuggets. And I continue to be forever thankful and grateful, and can't wait to continue working with you.
Oh, thank you, Christine.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, Margaret.
Okay, so Jen and Danny, the power team. So honestly, I feel like I came from this point about a year and a half ago. I've been in coaching where I was literally, Steve, like about to walk out the door. Steve's like, nope, stay, give it another chance with Jen. And my business has exploded. I'm going to cap with my next deal. And these two are such an amazing powerhouse team. I'm so grateful. I feel like, Jen, you managed to corral all my energy and excitement and give it direction. So I'm very grateful to both of you for this. So thank you and congrats. Well deserved.
Oh, thank you. God, I'm so overwhelmed by all these things. Thank you, guys.
Well, we're not done yet, Jen. Okay, so I just want to say too that this is great that we're on Zoom. This is what we need to do. But tomorrow at the Halloween party, champagne and cake for Jen and Danny. So please
Oh
come
my
to the
God.
party tomorrow. So Rick, I know you want to say a few words and talk about what we have prepared for them. Oh, you're muted.
Think I'd learn by now. So, yeah, I just wanted to jump on real quick on this special day to say both to Jen and Daniela, you know what, our market centers would not be the same without the two of you. When you look up servant leaders in the dictionary, there are two pictures, and one of them is Jen Henry, and the other is Daniela Chamblay. And without their leadership and their dedication to the agents that choose to be in business with them, the market center itself would not be the same. So thank you so much for all that you do. And from all of us, the entire market center, we want to just give you a small token of our appreciation and send you and your spouses, Jen, Danny, and your respective spouses, out to a 1,217 course meal at the Inn at Pound Ridge at the earliest convenience that the four of you can make it available. If you've never had dinner there, it's a whole lot of fun with a whole lot of really good food, and really a special evening. So we hope to be able to provide that special evening for the four of you to kind of chill out, relax. Everyone else will also be told when that's happening, because it's also a no text, no call, no email period of time for both Jen and Daniela.
I thought you were going to say that they were all going to show up and be lined
what
up
I thought.
outside waiting for some advice.
Yeah, probably that probably won't fly at the Inn at Pound Ridge, but we'll come up with something else for that. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate you. We love you guys, and we are so grateful to have you as a part of our world.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I am seriously overwhelmed. So thank you for this, really. And thanks to all of you guys that choose to coach with us. We are so proud of all the work that you're doing and the success that you're having. And Daniela, I literally could not have gotten to this place without you. So the minute you stepped into my world, we went like that. So, and we're just
If I could just say something about Jen really quick. Before I joined, she had gotten the group to 80 people by herself. And when I joined, I immediately was like, how did you do this with this many people? So she is a rock star. She comes in every day, happy to do her job. No matter what's going on in her life, she will get on those one-on-ones back to back and do what needs to be done. She was my coach before I was this job, and she's fantastic and I love her. So
I feel the same about you. And Rick, you want to know something cool? I have eaten at the Inn at Pound Ridge, but not in its new, and phenomenal iteration. But my dad used to be the piano player there. So this will be actually a very nice thing for me to go and enjoy. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, congrats, both of you.
thank you.
Guys.
And now I have to get ready to teach.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Bye, guys. Thanks
Thank
everyone
you,
for being
everybody,
here.
so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.